Hi, I'm Shannon McGee, Network and Action franchise owner here in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. And today I'm with Chris Maness with Optu Consulting. How are you, Chris?
Good. How you doing today?
I am doing great, thanks. So tell us a little bit more about why you decided to start Optu Consulting.
Yeah, my co-founder and I worked together, and we kind of found a niche in some pharmacy software that needed a little bit of help around the edges. And we had worked in pharmacy together for several years, building internal applications and dashboards and metrics around that. But we kind of realized that there was a much larger audience that needed some help, and it kind of focused on long-term care pharmacy. So we just started talking about it, and we thought we could help a lot of these pharmacies, improve operations and deliver better customer service and help their customers out a lot better with some of the software that we built and services we could offer around analytics. And that's kind of how we started out.
That's awesome. And I could tell from there, it probably opened up to many other verticals that are supply chain, right? That while they may be nuances in pharmacy versus others, I'm assuming that kind of what you uncovered opened up even additional industries for you in supply chain. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's absolutely correct. We deal with large long-term care pharmacies, and anyone in the industry that knows those pharmacies really are more like a manufacturing facility or a warehouse where they're in there and they're pick packing and shipping drugs for thousands or maybe 100,000 residents in a lot of different facilities. So I have a supply chain background, and we have some team members that have a lot of supply chain background. So it was kind of a natural fit to bring all that together and, expand the supply chain and, working with a lot of e-commerce companies. I mean, we see so many disconnected supply chains still where they they'll have a good offering, and they're like a duck on water. They look really smooth on top, but their legs are kicking underneath like crazy, and they're connecting all these things manually, looking things up. And to go in and build those systems to connect all that, it solves a lot of problems and helps these operations a lot.
That's great. So, how did that, taking that into mind, improving efficiency, helping people, perform better, but possibly survive? How were your clients impacted by COVID, and in turn, how did that impact your business?
Yeah, I mean, I think, we were definitely impacted. I think initially when it started, everybody just paused, and we don't know what's going to happen. And then, things did pick back up. I think a lot of especially the healthcare side, they were looking for some efficiencies. They really, needed some help to manage, kind of everything that was going on around them. And then as kind of the vaccine came out, it was all about how do we get these different vaccines rolled out and manage that, because like most government things, there's a lot of paperwork involved. It's not just lining people up and giving them the shots they need. They've got to track all those metrics, who got what when, and even some deeper information that they need and report on that to whether it's the federal government or state and local governments track that as well. So, a lot of our clients, we built COVID systems for them to where at the point of care, they were capturing all this information that they would need to report and track. And that's for multiple vaccines. And everyone had to have two vaccines in a lot of cases, and tracking all that within the systems and then reporting that to, the proper authority, whether it's state or federal government, so that they could track all that. And then, we had to schedule events on that, build event scheduling systems. It was very complex, and it was very rapid. It was a kind of a big focus for the team while all this is going on. And we our systems, it was hundreds of thousands of vaccines that were run through these systems that we built in a very rapid fashion. So I think the way we pulled together with our um, customers to do that was, it was really amazing that we were all able to get all that done based on all these requirements of the government, that the whole country, in general, that rolled out so quickly.
Chris, that's awesome. You know, it
Mm.
impacted all of us. And the fact that you guys were able to jump in and provide, efficiency or organization systems for such a complex but timely, needed, just very impactful. What a great story. Thanks for sharing, Chris. If someone wanted to get a hold of you, what's the best phone number or email, best way to reach you?
Yeah, just give me a call at 615-830-7188.
Great. Thanks for your time today,
Yeah,
Chris.
thank you very much.